Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys 10 amazing ways to show love and affection to your husbands. Men show affection and receive love in different ways than us as women. Like, I know for most women, like, surprise us with a bouquet of flowers at our workplace, and we're gonna feel so special and so loved. But if we as a woman, as a wife, do the same gesture for our husbands and send him flowers, he's going to appreciate it, but it's not going to hit that spot. It's not going to really make him feel loved and appreciated because they are just different, and there are different things that we have to do to meet that need. So I wanted to share with you guys simple, very simple but effective ways that is going to make your husband just feel loved, wanted, special, appreciated, and all mushy inside. So let's get started. But before we do, hi, my name is Lois Raymond, and on this channel, I'm all about helping and serving you navigate through life as a godly wife, woman, and mother. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it will really help me serve you that whenever I post a video, you will always be notified of when I upload a new video. So hit that subscribe button and come join, be a part of this community. Again, as I said, these are simple and effective ways. The first one, call him by a pet name. Words are powerful, and as wives, as women, we have to be skillful and delicate in the way we speak to our husbands. And I find when you call your husband, whether it is babe, baby, love, honey, dear, sugars, or you shorten his name, like my husband's name is Raymond, sometimes I call him Ray, it makes your husband feel loved. It's like it sugarcoats your words. Your words becomes more sweeter. Your words is translated like, you know what? You are my love. You're my baby. And men, even though they can be macho and strong and present to be strong and like, yes, they're in charge, there's a little boy inside there that still wants to feel nurtured and loved and appreciated and treated like a baby. Precious. And for me personally, growing up, I never heard my parents call each other, babes and baby and different things like that. So it was a little bit challenging for me to actually start to call my husband by those pet names. I really had to be intentional, and at times it was a bit difficult to do it. But sometimes you just have to practice and be intentional about calling your husband that. Because even for myself, when my husband calls me babe or love, I feel special. It just does something to you. So if you don't do it, or if you're like me and it's weird and it's strange to you, practice calling your husband by, a pet name, babe, love, honey. Can you do this for me, love? It makes the person just feel so much more special. Number two is to give your husband a rub, a massage, a foot rub. Just do anything that's physical with him, that you're going to connect with him physically. And it does not necessarily have to be sexual. Like, if you want to make it sexual, by all means, do that. You're his, that's your man. But it don't have to be sexual. It can just be like you just rub his head, just hold his hands, or clip his nails. Just touch him, and in an affectionate way. Men, they want to know that they are wanted and that they are loved. That touching, it just sends the signal of, I love you and I just want to be with you. Number three, flirt with him. Again, as I said, men wants to feel desired. Like, flirting is not only for when you were just dating and you had all these butterflies and you were getting to know each other and you were flirting. even though you may be 5 years into your marriage, 10 years like me into your marriage, it's still good to flirt with your husband. Be playful. Sometimes when you get married, some people get so serious and so tense in their marriage. But this is your friend. You're married to your best friend. And if you are still attracted to your husband, you should be still attracted to your husband. Like, flirt with the man. And if it's uncomfortable for you, because I know for some women it may not come naturally, do it in a text. Start there. Start with flirting with him in a text. Boy, I wouldn't give you guys examples. You be creative in your examples, but flirt with him. Be playful. Bring out that sexual, playful side. That is your husband, and you want him to feel desired. You want him to feel loved. You want him to know that after all these years, even though your body changed, after all these years, even though you're now starting to get gray hair, you're starting to get a little belly, I still desire you physically. I still love you. I'm still interested in you. Number 4 is to compliment him. Many times we keep all these nice, encouraging words to ourselves, and there are times where we need to let our husband know how much we appreciate him and what he's doing. And be specific in your compliment. Babe, I love the way you lead our family. Take time. I really appreciate you worked so hard this week. You worked so hard. I just want to let you know that, baby, I see you and I see that you're going all out to make sure that we are good. And I just want to know that I love you and I appreciate you for that. Babe, thank you so much. Like, you look so good in that suit. Like, every time you do this, oh my gosh, like, I feel so, empowered and so proud of you. Compliment him. Do not starve him of compliments. Do not starve him of encouraging words. If he deserves it, give it to him. And even when you see weak areas in his life, speak to those areas and not complain about those areas. Number 5, pray for him. Yes, please pray for him. And you might be saying how that is showing affection. Prayer is a powerful tool, but here's the trick. Don't just pray for him privately in your closet and he's not aware of you praying for him. And I'm not saying this to pray for him to be seen, but he should see you praying for him and he should hear you praying for him. And when you pray for him, pray the word of God over him. Sometimes I know some people, while they pray for you, they train words for you. They're talking to God, but they really train words for you. But no, pray for him. God, I thank you for my husband. I pray that you favor him. I pray that you bless him, that you expand his territories. Pray it, but let him hear you praying it. Sometimes while my husband is asleep, I will lay hands on him and pray for him. And even if he's not aware, there are times where I would intentionally go and pray for him because I want him to know that I'm praying for you. This is not a secret. You're in my heart. I love you. I want the best for you. I want God to bless you richly. And as your wife, I am covering you in prayer. I have your back spiritually. So don't just pray for him in secret, but pray for him and let him hear you praying and speaking to God on his behalf. Number 6, put on his favorite outfit. There might be a lingerie or an outfit, a dress, a skirt, a pants that you know that your husband loves to see you in. For a matter of fact, there may be times that he may have told you, wow, I love to see you in that. You look great when you put on that. Put it on for him from time to time and let him know I put it on just for you. If there's something that he loves to see you in, a hairstyle, it's a simple way, but your husband is going to feel so loved to know that I love this and you did it. Whether it is you did your hair the way I like to see you do it, or your makeup, or you put on this outfit because I love to see you in it. It's a great way to show your husband affection. Number 7, be physically present with him. And this one is a great way to show affection. This one my husband loves. For a matter of fact, when I ask him what are some ways as wives we can show affection for our husbands, this was one of the ways that he said, babe, when you do this, like when you are there with me, whether I'm working outside, I'm doing, yard work, or whatever I'm doing, and you're just there. You don't have to lift a brick. You don't have to pick up the shovel. Just you, just being there with me, your presence, just keeping me company means so much to me. It makes the work lighter. And a lot of the time, sometimes, let's say your husband, he might be saying, okay, I'm going to clean out the garage today. Don't let him do it by himself. There might be things that you may not be able to do, or like my husband, he don't want me to do it. All he just wants is that I want you to be there with me and keep me company, and let's just have conversations and just let the time go faster. Let's lime, let's have a chat, let's laugh together. But I just want you to be there by my side with me. Take something off his plate. I like to say that I'm my husband's personal assistant. And whatever I can do to make his burden lighter, I'm going to do it. And I think as wives, that should be one of your goals this year. How can I make my husband work lighter? And take something off his plate. Babe, what is your agenda today? What are the things that you have to do today? And how can I help? What is something that I can do that you really have to do and you don't want to do it? I'll do it for you. Be his personal assistant and find ways in which you can help him. And even if he says, babe, I'm okay, find something. If it is you have to go and drive and fill up his gas tank, or take out the garbage, or do something that that he has to do, he always does it. And if it's going to help him, if it's going to just make his work lighter, take that thing off his plate. Initiate sex. I know this is a big thing for men, and all the husbands, if you're watching this, you're saying, yes, Lois, this is a big one. Initiate sex. As I said before, men, they want to feel wanted, they want to feel desired, and they don't want to know that I am the one always making the first move sexually. You make the first move. You lead this time in this area, and take charge and initiate and be confident. I believe men, they love when we are confident about ourselves and we take charge in this area. So don't always wait for him to come to you for romance and affection and for sex, but from time to time, you make the first move. You initiate. You lead. This is one area he don't mind submitting to you. Take control and be confident. It will do wonders for him. And lastly, speak his love language. Of course, we all speak different love languages. And most of the time, we speak our love language to our spouse. So what happens? The way we feel love, that's how we show love. And even though it will be appreciated, that's not necessarily what fills their love tank. And we have to first of all know what's the best way, or how does my spouse feel loved, and how can I meet his need and not meet my need thinking my need is what he needs. So I hope that this video really helps you in being intentional this year about just being the best wife that you can possibly be. And one way is by just doing these things, simple things that you can do to just make your marriage a blissful one and make your spouse feel more loved and appreciated. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.